Hello, peeps. How are you? How is everybody doing? We are wrapping up the year. This is the last quiz of this 9 weeks, and it is the last quiz of the year. This quiz is only on three topics. The last three topics of section number 11, which is similar figures, density, and cross sections. The quiz itself is only 5 questions. Each question is worth 4 points for 20. Five questions. Each question is worth 5 points. I'm sorry, for 25 points, and then 25 points for your work that you'll be uploaded to the Google form. I do wanted to mention that this quiz will be taken over the course of 3 days. So it'll be assigned on Friday, May 22nd, and it will be due Sunday, May 24th. Then on Monday, May 25th, it's just going to be a makeup day. I know it's a holiday, but that's the only way we can get through this. And once you're done with once you're done with that quiz, then you'll just have the final test to take. And I'll talk about the test when I get there. All right. So this review are 5 questions, just like the ones you're going to see on the actual quiz. This video will be uploaded as a warm-up, and you'll watch the video and you'll do as a warm-up. So question 1, it says identify the three-dimensional figure that's formed when the two-dimensional figure below is rotated about the given axis. So when I rotate a semicircle, what kind of shape do I get? So when this is rotated, it's going to become here's how it's rotated. And of course, because we can't see what's really inside, so it becomes a sphere. All right. If I rotate a triangle, so if I rotate, and again, you can watch the link, you can access the link with the rotation for visual. It will make a lot more sense. I'm unable to do that visually here with only a piece of paper. But again, this doesn't result in a pyramid. It results in a cone. And why does it result in a cone and not a pyramid? Is because the cone is a circular move at the bottom, and the rotation itself is also circular. But the pyramid, it's a rectangle, triangle, square. So there's no way you can get a square when you're rotating. Since you're rotating in a circular move, you must get a circle. That's why it's a cone, not a pyramid. All right. The rectangle, again, if you rotate the rectangle on the top, you'll get a circle. If you rotate down here, you get another circle. And that will give us again, it's a circular move. It gives you cylinder and not a rectangular prism. Okay, why is it cylinder and not a rectangular prism? Because the actual rotation is a circular move. The actual rotation is circular move. It must result in a circle, and that's the only way. When you get a circle at the bottom, circle on the top, it's a cylinder. When you get just a circle on the top, on the bottom, it's a cone. This is not a rectangular prism, and this is not a pyramid. Okay, because that's the very common error. The next question, which is number 2, it says, what is the volume of a sphere that has a diameter of 18 inches? I have seen on the homework, as I was grading the homework for this particular topic, that many of you forget that if the diameter is 18 inches, then radius is 18 divided by 2, which is 9. You have to find the radius because the volume of a sphere is 4/3 pi r cubed. So it is in r, it's not in diameter. So you have to find r first. That's it. We just plug in 4/3, and then the pi is 3.14. R is 9 cubed. Okay? So 4/3 times 3.14 times 9 cubed will give us 3,052.1. 0.1 in inches cubed. All right. So 2 is very easy straightforward, just plug and chug in the formula. Just remember, when you're given a diameter, you must split that for the radius. Next question will be, consider the table below and some metals under density. Please remember that I did show you this in the notes video for density. So it's the same question but on quiz, but it's the same concept. A necklace was found in a pond that has, it's a 192 grams. So that is your mass, 192 grams. The volume is 9.5 cubic centimeters. What is the necklace made of? So we can't tell without knowing what the density is. So we have to find the density. Remember, in order to find the density, you can create the triangle D equal to M over V. I need D, so I'm going to use this. D equal to M over V. M is 192. V is 19.5. So once you plug into that calculator, the density is 192 divided by 19.5 is 9.8. 9.8 grams per centimeter cubed. So you didn't answer the question yet. This is just the density of the metal. So which metal matches that density? So look at the table. The density that matches the is bronze. So the necklace was made of bronze. I'm not sure why I keep writing in highlighter, but the necklace was made of bronze. All right. Next question would be, the cool science teacher performs a demonstration of and finds a piece of cork that displays 23.5 ml of water and weighs 5.7 grams. What's the density of the cork? Again, if we create the triangle D equal to M over V, so D equal to M over V, what do I have? What's the 23.5 ml of water represent? The volume. How did I know that? There's two ways that this shows. First, it says ml. So that liter is always a unit of volume. Displace. A piece of cork displace. So that piece actually occupied that much of water. Okay? Weighs 5.7 grams. Already tells you that the mass is 5.7. Let's divide 23.5 over 5.7. 23.5 divided by 5.7. I get, doesn't look right. 23.5. Wait. Okay, so I hope you noticed the mistake that I noticed, because I divided the volume by mass. It's actually mass over volume. So it's 5.7 over 23.5. And that would be 0.2455. 0.2455. And it is a grams per milliliter. Last question, which is 5. It says 2 paints of can are similar, right cylinder, as shown below. If the volume of the smaller can, equals to 14.9213 cubic centimeter, find the volume of the larger can. Now remember, in similarity, there's 2 steps we have to go through. First, we need to find the scale factor. We need to find K. 2, we need to use K to find the unknown. So let's do step 1. Let's find K. Now remember, there's 3 ways to find K. The first way is if you're given dimensions. Are dimensions known of what I have here? Well, the larger can has a diameter of 4. The smaller can has a diameter of 3. So K can be just the larger over the small. Just like I said, always large over small. Always large over small. 4/3. There's also 2 other ways to find the K, but they both don't apply in that problem, so I'm not going to confuse you. K is 4/3. Now, the next thing is to use K. So step 2 is we're going to use K, and since it's a volume, K must be cubed. Okay, the way we found K, it was large over small, so the volume of large has to be on the top divided by the volume of small on the bottom. Now, replace the numbers and solve for the unknown. K was 4/3, so I'm going to replace K by 4/3. Remember to cube it since we are finding volume. The volume large is unknown, so I'm going to keep it, or you can write X. Volume small is 149213. It's 213. Okay. Since your unknown is on the top, you can just multiply these. So the volume large would equal to the 149,213 times 4/3 cubed, and then you can find the answer in cubic centimeter. Now, how do you plug in that to the calculator? Just put in the number 149,213 times 4/3. Do not do it in a division sign. Use the fraction key. So I'll do 4 and then the fraction key 3. So 4 fraction key 3. And before you press enter, you want to put the cube. So it'll be second, whatever the cube key that you have, and then equal sign. You have to put the equal sign at the end. All right, and that would be 35, 36, 90.1 centimeter cubed. It has to be larger than this one, so that's 353,000, and the small volume is 149,000, so that makes sense. This is bigger. The other thing is, once you're done, you can round to the nearest one decimal place. Okay. All right. So again, you'll be able to complete the test using this review. And then I'll talk about the last test of the 9 weeks later. And just notice that you try to be on time with submitting in work, because that will actually reflect your grade. We don't have much time to allow for a lot of makeups. Okay, so again, if you need help or you have any questions, please email or text me via remind. Other than that, until I see you next, please stay well and healthy. Bye now.